Hello everyone and welcome to GameByte's third podcast for the week of 16th of January 2012. I'm DarkNyte and I'm being joined as ever by Sphix. Hello.
Hello.
And we're going to be bringing you the game news and updates that we do nearly every time.
Just the general random crap that we talk about for the majority of it.
Yeah, we can't forget the random crap.
Random crap epic.
Do you want to start off again?
I'll let you start with Diablo.
Okay, well I was actually going to start out with something I found out yesterday, which I'm not sure if it's true or not, but there's a few rumours going around about Fallout Online.
Fallout Online?
Yeah, you know, the classical
Fallout
RPG.
New Vegas.
Well, I think it's supposed to be in the style of New Vegas and Fallout 3, but it's online, so I don't know if it's going to be like an MMORPG.
That would be cool.
That would be very cool. But yeah, as I said, nothing really solid and concrete yet. Moving on to Diablo 3, in the last week, so much has been going on, it's been unreal.
Including a few cock-ups.
Yeah.
By certain big corporations.
The first of which is Best Buy. Best Buy apparently leaked the date of Halo.
Halo?
Not Halo, what am I talking about? Why have I got
Diablo.
Diablo.
You're on the right page, mate.
I am now. And they said it was coming out on February the 1st. Diablo 3 Blizzard came back saying, no, we haven't announced anything yet, so be quiet. Best Buy retracted it all. IGN,
sorry, we're thick.
Yeah, IGN have got on their website that it's 31st of March 2012, but Blizzard really are keeping their mouths quiet about it. They're not saying anything.
I think they're keeping too quiet.
Yes, and a lot of people are getting annoyed with it. One person on the forums has said that they are thinking about going and buying the Heroes of Might and Magic 6 instead of Diablo 3 because they have had enough of the farce that is the release date. I mean, they need a release date of when they're going to bring out the release date.
I mean, even if they just said, oh, it's going to happen within the next couple of months. That's good enough.
Yeah.
Couple of months gives you a scale.
Well, I mean, they did say that it was going to come out in the first quarter of 2012. So February 1st
would have been smack bang in the middle.
Yeah, it's a plausible sort of release date. But the fact is, people are going, have they, haven't they, will they, are they? And Blizzard are just going, we're waiting on career reviews and things like that. I mean, last time I checked, they were still doing the rune stones and doing a little bit of updates on them. And one of the other rumours going around was that one of the main people of Blizzard has leaked it, where they said on their Twitter, oh, it's funny because it's true, about some sort of people getting hyped up about their thinking that he's going to release it soon.
I mean, I understand a company as big as Blizzard saying, oh, we're going to keep it a surprise and make people wait as long as possible, but people have now been waiting since BlizzCon.
Yeah, I think, like, because I'm a Diablo 3 fan, and I've been waiting for Diablo 3 since Diablo 2 ended, I've been spending pretty nearly every day I've gone on the Diablo 3 website just to see if there's any updates, and there has been nothing. Just rumours and people going around saying, please release it soon, please give us a release date. And Blizzard haven't done anything. They haven't said anything, and it is starting to piss off a lot of the people. But I think they're playing on the, if they're really that hardcore Diablo fans, that they will stay with it even through.
Well, like I said last time, when I think it was one of the patches got released, the Blizzard employees weren't told till a week before.
Yeah.
So it's not just the fans that aren't being told. I can guarantee the majority of people in Blizzard who aren't actually working on Diablo 3 won't know till the week before, and then the shit will hit the fan because everybody will be contacting them going, oh, it's too slow, my internet's too slow, and the game masters will be bombarded.
Yeah.
And everyone's going to go, what am I going to do?
Well, I think what they need to do is they need to bring out at least the specs you're going to need for it, because I haven't seen any of the specs for the Diablo 3 thing, but it's not. The thing is, it's going to be no good. I'm going to buy the Diablo 3 Collector's Edition regardless, but it's going to be no good for me if I buy it and then find out that my graphics card is way out of date.
Exactly.
I've just wasted, 100 odd quid on something I can't play. They need to release the specs, and then they need to release a release date.
Yeah.
For definite, within at least by, I'd say probably 25th of January or something like that, because I'll call it the end of January, beginning of February, because it's getting a bit silly now. But I've got some details on the kind of items you're going to be expecting in Diablo 3. They've completely sort of shuffled around the gem system.
Right.
In the old game, you used to get, if you put a gem into a weapon, it did like lightning damage or poison damage or things like that. If you put it into a helmet, you got, something else, and if you put it into some armor, you got something else. The Athamists now do plus 18 to life if you put it in a helm, and plus 58 vitality if you put it in anything else. The Emeralds do 31% chance of magic find in a helm, and 58 precision anywhere else. Rubies in the helms increase EXP by 31% and 58 attack in anything else, and 31 the Topaz in the helms increases the gold drop by 31% and 58% defense anywhere else. Now those are if you've got the highest level of the gems. And there is so many more gems now. Well, you've got the Atheist Emeralds, Rubies and Topaz. You've only got 4 types of gems, but you've got... This is the order it goes in, so you need to collect one to get the other.
Right. Chipped,
flawed, regular, flawless, perfect, radiant, square, flawless square, perfect square, radiant square, star, flawless star, perfect star, radiant star. So you need a radiant star just to get plus 18 to life in your helm. If you put a chipped in your helm, I'm pretty sure that'll be like plus 1 to life or something, or plus 2 to life. They've got the rune stones, as I said earlier. They're just tweaking. Last time I checked, they were just tweaking the rune stones, and you've got 1 through 7 of them. And of course, if you buy the special edition of Diablo 3, you also get the angelic wings. That don't do anything because obviously that would give you an unfair advantage to everyone else that either couldn't afford or couldn't get their hands on a special edition.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So that's a good point. I'm going to have to check that I've still got mine pre-ordered. I do this all the time. With Skyrim, I was calling them up going, do I still have it pre-ordered? And Halo Reach Legendary Edition, I was going, I'm still okay for it, aren't I? And they're like, yeah, you're all good. So the thing is, Diablo 3, it's pissing a lot of people off at the moment. Fans are just going a little bit doolally with it, especially.
Well, I'm not surprised because, even big games that were under wraps, people still give little hints.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Just even if they said, they put something on the forum that says, hi guys, just letting you know the development's going really, really well. We think it's going to be a really brilliant game. Just bear with us and we'll have it out with you soon.
Yeah. Diablo,
even if that doesn't actually give a date, but it's still keeping people in the loop.
Yeah, Blizzard have not done anything of that. They've just literally said they have some things from Korea. They're doing some, I think they said they were doing some extended beta testing in Korea. And and they were working on runestones. They're also working on the magical items, what sort of effects that will give you, and some set items. Other than that, I don't think they have much left to do. The beta, the videos I saw of the beta tests in Europe and things like that look pretty concrete and pretty solid, and really good. So I would just love to know what they have more to do, honestly.
Well, to be fair, when the beta test was out, I know when we were playing it here, we were having no end of problems with it constantly disconnecting from the server all the time. So, unless it's something majorly wrong cocked up with the server, I can't see anything else that they'd really need to do, because it's still, even when it wasn't disconnecting from the server, it was still a very good game.
Yeah, we used to get that problem in Diablo 2 all the time, where it used to just kick us out. But it's just to reconnect. Thing is, I think the only thing I'll be doing on it is playing, like collecting a load of loot, putting it in my shed stash, putting it on the auction house. I don't think I'll be playing with many people. I like my solo adventuring.
Yeah.
If Skyrim has taught me nothing else, solo is the best way. Maybe with one companion and a dog. But I've had a look at all the classes, and I think...
Yeah, I've got to admit, if I do anything like that, I have to have a companion with me. I can't deal with other people playing alongside me. They have a companion I can put up with, because it's there, it keeps it out of the way, it shuts the beep up.
Although, they have done a very clever thing with Diablo 3. In Diablo 2, when you were playing with a party of people, if you went around and the monster you just killed dropped a rare item or something, or a legendary weapon, it was first come first served. If your friend picked it up, it was his. He could do whatever he wanted with it. In Diablo 3 you have set loot, so if you're in a party with 4 people, what you see drop on the ground is yours. People will see different things for different people, and that's a really good idea. But they really need to kick it into a gear. I mean, even if they just put on the forums, Diablo 3 is coming really well. We'd like to thank everyone for their patience. We'll bring you news as we get it, or something. They have not done that at all yet, and everyone's going a bit crazy.
Yeah.
But also the one more thing I was going to mention about another game. Terra, which is an online game, its beta application opened on the 10th of January. So it's been open for 6 days. I don't know if it's closed now, but the beta applications have been open for 6 days. So if you want to play the Terra beta, head over to the website and get registered there.
Brilliant.
I'm out of news now.
Right. First of all, a game that I have only recently discovered, and I've got to admit now a bit of a addict to, Half-Life and Portal.
I like Portal.
And there's been a bit, it's a bit like Diablo 3 is going at the moment. There's a lot of speculation as, when's Half-Life 3 coming out? And the strange thing is they've not confirmed or denied anything. The people from Valve are saying that one phrase was, the community is trolling the community. Now, I assume that means that one person's put down, when's it coming out, and somebody's put down, I hope it's soon, and it's escalated from there like Chinese whispers. But they've allowed the forums that are speculating when it's coming out to remain open and haven't corrected anybody. They've just said the community is trolling the community. But to be fair, they have a website up. It might give some clues. blackaperture.com. Nothing but a black screen. If you look at it, you're thinking, okay, right, it's a black screen, there's diddly squat here. But in the coding, the content equals 2012. The background colour is black, but in the coding, the background colour is written in to be a bright orange, as in Half-Life logo.
5 zeros 3.
Yeah, hashtag 5 zeros and 3, which is an orange, yet the background is black. And there's a lot in the flash coding, a lot of mention of a J Sun. Now, I'm thinking, is that Johnson, as in Cave Johnson?
Mm-hmm.
But, technically, the really strange thing is apparently people who've been playing the Half-Life 2 Episode 1, Episode 2 games have actually technically been playing Half-Life 3 already. And didn't even notice. They are basically, they didn't want people to wait 6 years for another game to come out. So what they decided was, right, if we break it down into little bits, release the little bits, it'll give some people something to do while they're waiting for the big bit. But for some reason they decided to go with the name Half-Life 2 Episode 1, 2 and 3. But it turns out that no, Half-Life 3 is technically Half-Life 2 Episode 1, 2 and 3. So when Half-Life 3 would come out, technically that would make it Half-Life 4.
Do you know what I think?
Confusing, I know.
Yeah, I think what I'd like to see Valve do would be finish off Half-Life 3 and then go back and redo Half-Life 1. Up the graphics, put it onto Xbox, PS3 or whatever. Or I'd probably they'd be able to do it by the 720 by then. And just say, look, this is how it all started. Because I know my sister is a great fan of Half-Life 2, yet I don't think has ever played Half-Life 1. I remember it from the old days, and it was very boxy, very.
We found it and played it. We found it at a car boot sale. Played it on the PC.
Yeah.
Bearing in mind the monitor is like a 19-inch monitor. The game that we were actually playing was probably 5 inches big.
It is very very small.
Couldn't see anything.
I think they need to up the graphics on that and just say, sorry, forgive us, please.
But I mean, to be fair, the one thing I am looking forward to is this one isn't a speculation. This has kind of half been confirmed because once again, Valve is being very, very sneaky conspiracy theory about the whole thing. They have released a new source engine to allow the graphics of the Half-Life 3, whatever it's going to be called, to run. So they've not unveiled it, they've not officially released it, they haven't denied its existence. Same as Half-Life 3, they haven't denied it.
Yeah.
And the confirmation, and the non-confirmation seems weak.
Oh, right. So they're just going, no, it doesn't exist, honestly. We're not doing anything, we promise.
With the fingers crossed behind the backs and everything.
Yeah.
Basically, if some of you that don't know, the source engine that Valve created allowed the massive jump in gameplay and graphics that we had from when we had people with boxy, spiky fingers to more realism. Their source engine allowed it to jump forwards.
I think Half-Life 2 was one of the first games I played with ragdoll effects.
Yeah.
And it was, you sort of get the whole, I've been shot, I'll fall down.
Basically.
And you get the, I've been shot, I'll fly into the air with my arms twirling in mad directions.
Exactly. Basically, the source engine is a physics engine.
Yeah.
It makes the game, when you play it, think that it's a reality that needs physics. As in gravity, speed, distance, time, impacts, anything like that. So if they've released a Source Engine 2, I think, fingers crossed, that means we could be seeing another very big leap.
Well, you hope so, because I mean, Valve has always been very, very good with their engines. I mean, look at Portal. I mean, Portal was just brilliant for its water physics and its motions and things like that. It was really, really top notch.
Put it this way, my mum doesn't play computer games. She plays the hidden object games. I've got to admit, I do as well. I quite like them. But I actually I got the Portal First Slice, the demo, downloaded it onto the laptop, and I just, was playing on it randomly between ironing. And my mum was like, "Oh, what's this? Why is it talking to you? What's it saying? What's it doing?" Next thing I know, 5 minutes later, my mum sat at the laptop playing Portal. My mum's in her 50s, only has actually worked out how to type in a password into her email account, has only just worked out that Internet Explorer isn't the only web browser on the planet, and that when you say you can't connect to the internet, that doesn't mean it says web page cannot be displayed. And yet she was sat there playing Portal. I actually thought I'd been sucked through one myself and was in another dimension.
I think if you really want to experience for yourself what Valve did with their Steam engine first, the first engine they did, go and download Gary's mod.
Gary's mod?
Have you not seen Gary's mod?
No, I haven't.
Basically, it's a mod that allows you to control everything about Half-Life 2 and Team Fortress 2, things like that. And
is this when you can make? Somebody did it with Portal 2. They made the test room, and they got the girlfriend to play Portal 2. And when they got into the final room, all the tiles spun round and there was all chairs up and it was playing wedding music and it said such and such person, will you marry me?
Yeah, you can do that. Yeah, easily do that. You basically get control of what Valve had control of when they built the game first off. So if you want to set a scripting for someone to walk to the other side of the room and then randomly explode, you can do that. If you want to edit people's facial structure and features, you can do that. If you want to build a machine gun that fires, I don't know, balls of lightning, bunny rabbits. If you want a machine gun that fires people, you can do that.
That would be awesome.
It is pretty cool. I've had a go at my sister's. It's great fun. I think it's on Valve, Steam. Sorry.
Yes, I have. I'm actually on the website now, and it says sign in through Steam.
Yeah, and it is a really fun program just to have a mess around with, and play. But yeah, so I was going to mention a game that I was playing a couple of times. And I got really impressed with it. On the website congregate.com, which is KONGREGATE, there is a game called Begone Guerrera. I think that's how it's pronounced. Or Guerrera.
Is it Guerra?
Yeah.
Guerrera.
Cool.
As in Che Guevara.
Oh right, okay.
Or Guevara, whatever.
And basically, it's like a Counter-Strike. It's like the old Counter-Strike. You get to pick between sort of rebels and the SWAT. They both start at opposite ends of the map, and you get I think you get an MP5. You can buy an MP5, a shotgun, an M4. An M4 with scope, which is your sniper basically, and a saw, I think it is. And you get the option of buying a grenade as well. and it is so fun. The rounds last, I think it's about 3 minutes per round, and you literally just have to shoot as many people as you can on the opposing team, and it's so much fun. It's well worth checking out, because I think the guy that made it has also got his website, and there's some additional maps on there as well that I haven't played, but it's a really good fun game just if you've got about an hour to piss around with.
Yeah. The only other thing I've got to mention was I've been looking at the specifications for the new PlayStation Vita, which is due to come out on the 22nd of February this year.
Mm-hmm.
I've got to say, the PSP, I was never very impressed with it.
Right.
It was, basically this is a glorified Game Gear. It's a flat Game Gear.
Yeah.
That it never really impressed me. It didn't do anything, it did what the PlayStation did. It played games, it played films, and it did a few other spanky things as well, but you know what I mean, in my mind it did nothing else. The PlayStation Vita, though, I think I have actually fallen in love, and I think I'm going to end up running away from my fiancé and marrying the PlayStation Vita. It is that gorgeous, and he's actually sat there sticking his fingers up at me now for me saying that, but I don't care.
And the love story blossoms.
Basically, there is it's the best way I can put it. It's gone beyond itself. It actually has gone beyond itself. It's only got a small screen. It's a 5-inch screen, but you don't need anything much bigger than that, to be honest.
No.
It's got a 6-point axis, so you can actually play your game and use it as a tilt function, a bit like the same with the iPhone, the iPod, and stuff like that, but on a 6-point axis. It has the original controllers, the triggers, the analog sticks, everything like that. The screen is OLED, so it should be 10 times clearer. But the weird thing is all handheld games consoles that are coming out at the moment have got a front touchscreen. This has a front and rear touchpad. I've seen a few videos for Little Big Planet. I can see how it comes in, and it's quite interesting. But I would love to see how that would be incorporated into things like Call of Duty when you get them. The other thing is we know Nintendo did the 3DS. Yeah, that was brilliant when it came out. There was a few problems with it giving people headaches. PlayStation's ignored the 3D. It's gone straight to augmented reality.
Good for them.
So you've got 2 cameras on it, one at the front, one at the back, and basically, if any of you play Pokemon, you could put Pokemon in it. You could run around playing Pokemon and decide you want to capture something. But you sat in your living room, and all of a sudden a Pikachu jumps from behind your couch, and this is how old school I am. As far as I'm concerned, Pikachu is still the only Pokemon out there. Pikachu can jump from behind your couch, or whatever they're called nowadays, and you would have to physically go behind your couch to find it to catch it, because it will be behind your couch in your living room.
I'm just wondering, if you had like a cat, and you pulled your sofa out and you sent your cat in behind the sofa, do you think it'd run out? I'm gonna buy one just to send my cat in after a Pikachu. I want to see it bring out a Pikachu in between its teeth.
You want it to run in behind the couch and kill a Pikachu?
Yeah. I want my kitten to devour an electric mouse.
Pikachu's not real.
I'm
sorry, but he's not real.
I'll just hold a picture up to the cat. You see this? Hunt it. Hunt it and kill it. No
mercy. It's not real.
Don't
you have to understand this. Pokemon are not real.
My dreams are shattered.
It's the same as the Easter Bunny and Santa and the Tooth Fairy, not real.
I want to be the very best. Oh.
See, the easiest way to put it, the best phrase I've ever seen, was Satan is like Santa and God. It's your dad all the time.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true.
To be fair, that was actually a real answer from a GCSE question, and I still think that was brilliant.
God love kids when they're just
It
being
wanted
cocky.
to know what the difference was between God and Satan.
Santa.
Yeah, Santa. Santa is Satan.
Difference between God and Satan. What, apart from the spelling?
Apart from the fact that one lives on the top floor and one lives in the basement.
I'm not going to answer which one I think is which. So yeah, sounds pretty cool with the Vita. I am
definitely looking forward to it, and I do want one, but unfortunately my car comes first, and I think I would actually be physically murdered if I sold my car to get a console.
I'll wait for the.
I'm getting a nod.
I'll wait for the handheld Xbox, maybe.
Yeah, I'm not being funny, but I can't really. I can only imagine a big clunky thing.
Well, that's because Xbox have always been big clunky things, but you know, big clunky things. They run for ages. PS3s, if you put a scratch on one of those discs, it won't work. 360 discs, you could throw it in the middle of a hailstorm, pick it up, put it back in, and it'll be like, that was fun, let's do it again. So
that's the discs, you see.
Yeah.
The Xbox itself is a big clunky thing that would die every 5 seconds because it thought it was overheating.
Mine, I shit you not. I got given an Xbox 360 for my 21st. I am about 3 days away from my 23rd now, and the one I got, it was pre-owned Xbox, and within a couple of weeks it had got red ring, and I was really pissed off. So I gave it back to my mum and said, "Mum, it's got red ring, I need you to take it back and get another one." So she did that, and the one I've got now I've had still, so 2 weeks after my birthday when I was 20 to this very day, that Xbox has had not one problem. It hasn't died on me, it hasn't gone anywhere. The only thing I can say about it is that sometimes the fan makes a bit of noise, but I haven't cleaned it out, so my fault, not Xbox fault. And the PS3 is always being hacked.
Well, then again, saying that, you did always end up getting like the odd one that worked.
Yeah, I remember when the first thing that got me into Xboxes.
I just don't trust them.
No, the first thing that got me into Xboxes was my dad said to me, right, on my 16th birthday you can either have an Xbox One or a PlayStation 2, and I said Xbox One because I wanted to play Halo, and he said, all right. I got the Xbox, and it was one of the original Xboxes that used to scratch the discs. And I was like, oh wow, I've got one. Yeah, and I bought, like, my friend had an Xbox, and I bought it off him for like 50 quid, and I got another Xbox and another one. I ended up with about 5 Xboxes in not a very long time, and they all still worked, apart from the one that scratched the disc because I took a hammer to it. But
see, I will always be a PlayStation kid.
PS1.
PlayStations were out before the Xbox.
Yep.
Therefore, as far as I'm concerned, they have a standing.
Yeah.
They've made their ground. They're sorted. They have a standing. They've proven themselves.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong. I still like the Nintendo because Nintendo was out before the PlayStation. It made its standing. It survived. It succeeded. It's kept going. It's moved with the times. You see, this is why we don't see many, things from Atari and stuff like that anymore. But, because it was 1983, the Great Games Crash. To be honest,
yeah.
I can see that happening again sometime soon.
Although, I think, Nintendo, they haven't aged well. They've got the Nintendo Wii and the Nintendo Wii U, but they seem to be spouting the same old shit games. Sonic or Mario. That's it.
Yeah, but Sonic and Mario has made them so much money. You know, it's a case of if it ain't broke, if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Yeah, but the thing is,
You could say the same with PlayStation. To be fair.
Yeah, but the
Resident
thing is,
Evil.
Yeah, Resident Evil. Though, you come to the Resident Evil 4, then you've got no ground to stand on because Resident Evil 4 was just really good.
Yeah, but you see what I'm saying? That the Mario thing can be likened to the Resident Evil.
Not, yeah, but Resident Evil have got not as many games as Mario. If you count up all the Mario Kart 7 and things like but it's like Mario Kart. Mario was originally, it's like little kiddies and things like that. Those little kiddies grow up, and they like sort of get into like, Call of Duty or Halo or whatever.
Yeah.
And so when they get kids of their own, they start playing them on, Halo and Call of Duty or whatever. I don't know.
You're
It's
telling
what I'll
me
do.
that when it comes to teaching your kids about games, you're not going to start them from the old stuff.
No.
And show them how it's progressed and get them into it. Really get them into it.
No, I'm going to sit my child down on Diablo 3 and be there with like a whip in my hand, going, "You kill," or whipping happy.
Pretty sure there's something in there that's just wrong with that sentence. Can't quite put my finger on it though.
Or I'll be on Diablo and the kid will be on Halo. Halo 4 probably by the time.
The thing is, the best way to learn is play Mario. Mario, the original platform game. Play Mario. Get used to that. Then you can get used to more advanced platform games. Then you can go onto the FPSs. Then you can advance that way. It's the same as you have to teach your kid the evolution of gaming in order for them to evolve and become a good gamer.
I'm gonna paint the entire living room black. Have a black ceiling and have a black carpet put in. TV there. The only world my child will ever know is Skyrim.
I'm pretty sure Mrs. DarkNyte might have something to say about that.
They'll be there playing on, whatever, Borderlands or something. And I'll be like, "Do you want to go outside and play?" And they'll be like, "Yay, Daddy, yay!" And I'll be like, "I'll just put in Skyrim. There you go. Look, there's a nice little dog there. And oh, look, your friend the dragon has come to play as well." Come on.
Okay, I'm actually getting quite scared of you now.
Hooray. I'm out of ideas and sanity now.
Same here.
Yeah.
What do you mean out of sanity? I don't think you had any, did you?
Well, one day I did. Then it ran away with my wife, and I was left a broken man.
Of all the things I've lost, I miss my brain the most. I think that's perfect kind of wrap up to that one.
Yeah. Speaking of wrapping up, we should probably end this. Just to let everyone know, the competitions are still on. If you want to join in them, go and have a look at the Facebook page or whatever. And
please, we need more ideas for the t-shirt slogans. Will people start sending them in? Please.
Or we'll start arrows to the knees.
No, arrow to the knee is 2011. It's arrow to the elbow now.
Oh wow. Look how games have progressed.
You missed that memo. And I don't play Skyrim, and I knew that.
Yeah, but the point is, it's not. I was playing Skyrim earlier, as I said. It's not actually. I took an arrow to the knee. Or is it? What is it? I got shot with an arrow in the knee or something. But the guy actually says it differently.
Yeah.
Used to be an adventurer, and then I took an arrow to the knee. Something like that. They all sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger. All the guards sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger in Whiterun. Shit you not. But yes, so competitions are still on. Go and do stuff.
I'll try and drag another fellow gamer into another podcast to talk about Mass Effect 2.
Oh, a Mass Effect 2?
Is it 2?
3?
No, my friend's just got Mass Effect 2, and he's kind of racing through it.
Oh right,
to get ready.
Yeah, trying to get ready for Mass Effect 3.
You're obsessed, man. Seriously, you are obsessed.
I know.
You're going to turn into a little mini Diablo demon if you're not careful.
No, I've already, like, the thing is, I was going on and, like, you know, checking out all the weapons and all the armour and things like that, and I've actually already picked out what weapons I want, what armour I want, what my name's going to be called, what class I am, what sex I am, what colours I'm going to dye my... And on that note, I return to the pad itself.
Yes, I think that's the safest place for you to go. To be honest, this time I actually sound like the sanest one of the two of us.
Yeah, it doesn't usually happen, does it?
Not rare, no. This is a rare moment. I have sanity. This is a very rare moment. That means that 2012, yeah, the world is going to end.
Hooray!
Because I have my sanity back.
Just not before Diablo.
I don't know. I haven't decided.
Oh, okay.
I might wait until the day before.
Oh, that would be... I don't care if it's raining fire from the sky or like Diablo himself is crawling out of the game, out of the ground. I am getting my ass down to the game station and I am picking it up, playing it. Then monstrosities can rip me limb from limb.
To be fair though, if you saw Diablo crawling out of the ground, you'd run up to him and hump his leg. Exactly.
Little Jack Russell style.
Exactly. Oh, don't cheat Jack Russells.
They are annoying little shites, they are.
Yeah, mine will have your leg.
Exactly, that's why they're annoying. They're the small dogs that bite you and you kick back.
No, mine doesn't bite you. Mine just brings you stuff and then won't let you have it.
Oh. Oh.
And then he does the, but I'm cool. The big eyes, the ears back. I mean, he's 11 years old. He looks like he's 2. He has the full puppy thing going. So it's like,
Wow.
You little shit.
Anyway.
Yes.
End this now. So
Yes.
from everyone here at GameBite, which is the two of us, we'd like to thank you for listening, and we shall see you in the next podcast. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Bye. Love you.